badass. Indulge my curiosity. Do you hope your foolhardiness will show? Oh? If so, then not so. The Vision Hut the Fatui's actions thus far do individual what you might not realize. Consider this. Rather, those who have traveler, there seems to so I won't insist. That's right. Anyway, you're so be it. Well then, you who would defy eternity, time for you to enlighten. Your arrival has brought a deafening static.
No, my sword! Storm the front!
Strike dead!
Judgment! Lights out. Yeah!
Strike dead! Lightning falls on the land of eternity.
You can't run! Judgment!
Inferior.
You can't run! Change of plans.
Strike dead!
Yeah!
Inferior.
You can't run!
This ends
No,
now.
I let my guard down.
Strike dead.
Flash! Yeah!
Inferior. Strike dead.
Rain outlines your fate. You can't run!
Strike dead.
Judgment!
Evasion is futile.
No, my...
Inferior. Strike dead.
You can't run! Punishment!
This ends now. Inferior. Evasion is futile.
Gaining the upper hand!
Strike dead. You are an enemy that requires special attention.
Rain
This
outlines
ends
your
now.
fate. Rain cutter!
Strike dead.
Judgment! Yeah!
I will mold
Quiver.
you into the foundations of eternity.
Body and mind. Judgment!
Inferior.
Gaining the upper hand! Yeah! Is this my final job? Rain outlines your fate.
Inferior.
Things are getting interesting. You can't run! A worthy adversary. Yeah! No, my sword!
Strike dead.
Flash!
You are an enemy that requires special attention.
I am Defeated. You can't run! Judgment!
Evasion is futile.
You can't run!
Infuriate. This ends now.
Witness the power of...
Instabilities will be removed.
I taste blood.
Infuriate.
Dear me, aren't you cutting it rather close? Hmm?
Miko, this was your doing?
Now. Don't forget who taught you how to place your consciousness in objects. Surely you don't think your ambition alone is enough to shake A's will, do you? Though you alone are here, they too have ambitions, which they long since entrusted to you. Now then, close your eyes.
I hope we can abolish the Vision Hunt Decree.
Shiver! Judgment!
This world.
Let me lead you a
Flavor
verse.
shadow.
Rain outlines...
All will be severed.
You can't run! Punishment!
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
No, my sword! Rain cutter! Judgment!
All will be severed. This world. Flavor shadow.
Lights out!
Lupica! My Lupica!
Your verdict is decided.
Witness the power of good
All will be
judgment!
severed.
Shiver!
Your verdict is decided.
You can't run! Rain outlines your...
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Punishment!
Ring verdict is decided. All will be severed. This world, a fleeting shadow. Your verdict is decided.
Body and mind. Shiver!
This world,
Not good.
a fleeting shadow.
Let me weave you a verb. You can't run!
All will be severed. Your verdict is decided. This world, a fleeting shadow.
Punishment! Yeah! Witness the power of Google.
I taste blood.
Without yearning, all returns to silence.
Judgment!
All will be severed.
I let my guard down.
This world, a fleeting shadow.
Shiver! You can't run! Ring cutter!
Take me back.
You've lost, eh?
Yes.
Why can you not trust? These ambitions have transcended. Is this the lesson you learned from there are nations? So are we to.
You and I have eternity. When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow. With my blade, I purged all obstacles to progress. And yet, something was lost with each step forward. In the end, I even lost her. The tales are still retold in the shade of every Thunder Sakura. But the wounds left on our nation by that terrible loss still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the present moment. She said that once. But I've seen a nation stride forward and lose everything to the heavenly principles. Perhaps only if time stands still will the lightning's glow never fade. The present moment is a fragile illusion. Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly principles. I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity, unchanging forevermore.
The heavenly principles. Irrelevant nonsense as far as I'm concerned. When all's said and done, all you really want is to protect your beloved Inazuma forever and ever. Isn't that right?
That would be something of an oversimplification.
But is this nation worth existing for eternity? Stripped of ambitions, stripped of the potential for change, it does nothing more than simply exist. It is a hollow shell of a nation. I wonder what loss would it really be to anyone if such a nation were destroyed?
Miko, retract your words. Never changing eternity is the promise I made to my people.
But what your people need from you is not your promises. They want your attention. Your divine gaze.
You mean visions? Humans have a lifespan of barely 100 years. They cannot afford to bear any extra losses. But I have experienced it all. That is why I have chosen to guide them along the correct path toward eternity.
But eternity is far too cruel a fate for you, eh? Not only have you stopped paying attention to the world, but you have stopped paying attention to yourself. It must have been terribly lonely here, all alone, for centuries on end.
But it is necessary.
You will miss much by refusing progress. You seek to prevent loss, but have you considered all you are losing by remaining here in stasis for all eternity? You are obviously lonely, and yet for the sake of eternity you choose to stretch your loneliness out to infinity. Tell me this. Why is the sky here that was once so dark glowing again? Why now? This is your plane of euthymia. It's your inner world. So it can only mean that you are happy to see me again. You have found the loneliness here unbearable for a long time now, haven't you?
I have nothing to say to that.
But I have so much to say to you. Let me tell you all that has happened over the last few centuries.
How long will that take?
As a Fox envoy, I have an excellent memory. I recall every detail of the last few centuries with perfect clarity. So it will probably take me another few centuries to relay it to you.
Seeing you again is a change.
Since you are willing to admit that, I suppose that means we can still be friends?
What a childish conversation this is. Anyway, now that I have been defeated by you and your plan, I will honor your wish to abolish the Vision Hunt Decree. But, with regards to eternity, and the question of whether this nation should move forward, I need time to give it some thought.
You are the one who's been acting like a child from the very beginning. As promised, the Raiden Shogun abolished the Vision Hunt Decree. Finally, her people's wishes penetrated her locked heart. Beyond the plane of euthymia, she saw what eternity means in the eyes of the world. When one's fervent ambition burns brightly, the gods will cast their gaze upon you. Some ambitions have the power to heal wounds, to bring victory, to inspire hope. But some ambitions outlive their masters long after the soul ascends. They remain as they were in the beginning. Burning bright and true for all eternity.
So what did you guys do in the Raiden Shogun's plane of euthymia anyway? Is the Vision Hunt Decree abolished? Oh, gotcha. Paimon was super worried, you know. So, maybe the reason Yaimiko is looking...
Talk to the electro. Another bad one? No, let me try again. Yeah!
Why, hello. If it...
You literally told us to come meet... Seems like someone's...
Mm-hmm. By the way, I heard that defeating Signora Head strength exceeds my expectation. Still, you did end up victorious. I get...
Sure feels good to finally thwart the Fatui plan for once. They caused plenty of trouble along the way, but at the very least, they didn't get their hands on another Gnosis.
Wait a second. Did... As in, the little thing that looks something...
Yep, that's the one. You've seen one too? Gnosis belong to the Seven.
Oh.
What's...
I handed that over.
You did what?
Well, how else was I supposed to save your skin from the Balladeer exactly? The Balladeer is number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. In terms of strength, he is superior to Signora. I'm not the kind of person who risks life and limb for any old reason. After A created her puppet vessel, she no longer had anywhere to put it. As her erstwhile closest friend, A handed it over to me, and I've kept it in the Grand Narukami Shrine ever since. She no longer needs the power of the Gnosis, and in any case, she tells me she has severed ties with Celestia. Thus, the Gnosis became not only useless, but also a potential source of conflict. Is that not a good bargain, exchanging it for the one at the core of the plan? Judging by the results, at least, I dare say I struck a good deal.
When you put it like that, Paimon has to agree. Really?
You intend to travel all as a mark of my... What would you like to know about? Sorry, I haven't a clue. But if you still have doubts about A, I would... Not only does she not fit your description, that's good to hear.
Don't worry.
As for your sister's way, I'll let you know if I find out anything. That puppet, still, before A began...
So...
No. The original plan... Later, some eccentric geniuses in the The object of divine creation is now the one who has taken possession of the Gnosis. And the prototype puppet is now known as the Balladeer.
What the...
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether that puppet, still, before A
So...
No. The original plan... Later, some eccentric geniuses in the...
What the...
It is, isn't it? Who can say whether it's coincidence? Are you sure? Keep it safe. There was...
Who in their right...
I see. Your ambition should... Perhaps the reason... Continue on your...
See that he stays safe. Of the electric may the blossoms of the sacred Sakura bloom in eternity. See that he stays safe.
Just what will become of...
For justice. Time to act. Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act. Body and mind.
Blink! Over here! Blink!
Time to act. Body and mind.
Over here! Blink!
Time to act. Rain outlines your... You can't run! There you are, eavesdropper. Blink. Over here. Judgment. Over here. Get me going. You can't run. Rain outlines your fate. Let me amuse myself. The sun's shine no longer.
Leave it to me.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Can I go catch up on my sleep?
What's the hurry?
Judgment!
Freeze!
Yeah!
Dodge this!
Judgment! Yeah!
Cool it!
Can't touch me!
You can't run!
Freeze!
Judgment!
Cool it!
You can't run! Yeah!
Dodge this!
Judgment!
Can't touch me!
You can't run!
Freeze!
Judgment!
Cool it!
Yeah!
Freeze!
Judgment!
Cool it!
Yeah! You can't run!
Dodge this!
With you all the way.
For justice.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be... Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex...
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power. We are discussing the whereabouts of the first...
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Tivat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come...
Oh, no. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is... Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
A dagger and a...
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in...
I can't say... Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are... Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
Oh. Huh.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean...
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us?
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
There's another one gone.
Life is short,
Why did
so
I
eat,
have to be the
drink,
one to
and
fall
be
like
merry.
an open...
There's another one gone.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
There's another one gone.
Why did I have to be the one to fall like an open...
Body and mind. Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
No, it's just...
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
Put down your...
First of all, I'm not holding a...
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhang Li as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes? Well, since...
Of course you would be...
Wait, if you...
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too. This experience... It is a story from...
This is... Wait.
But this friend...
Oh?
If my friend...
Hey, Paimon's good at that too!
Well, let's go. There's an ancient artifact.
This is fine wine. Fine wine indeed.
I wonder if it will come today. Hurts.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume? Oh, drat. Body and mind. Time to act.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scene.
Guyan Stone Forest. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock in... After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears...
These mountains...
What we see now is... But due to the... So besides...
Well, a god...
Indeed. Most of the objects.
So you're saying... I mean... Well, since...
Okay then.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter?
I get it.
Okay. The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Body and mind. No, my sword! Yeah!
Keep back!
Judgment! Glory to the Shogun! Impossible! Quiver!
I taste blood.
You can't run! Flash!
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Rain outlines your judgment! Strike!
These things...
outlines your...
Keep back! Smell of treasure. Strange. Keep back!
Again. I will overcome. Punishment! I am defeated. Judgment!
Empty chest. Good for storage. Right. Keep back!
Together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract me. The hydromanic monsters. I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
You can't run! Rain outlines your... Judgment! Punishment! Quiver! You can't run!
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that.
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I've just been researching the God of Salt, so I'm not familiar with... And you! You kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
I mean...
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to Oh. What a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Void. This stone slab...
Quick, give it to me! At least we didn't come for nothing. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the...
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine...
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the God of Salt is... But you?
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from...
Oh, by the way, you
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? I heard that Salterai was once the home of the God of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be
According to legend, the people of the God of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages, with the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the God of Salt, which is actually how the air... However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the God of... I don't know. There's no concrete... The God of Salt, so...
This doesn't sound like something the...
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find.
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any...
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even...
I may know some.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although they're referenced, let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wan...
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli... Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think when I investigated the seal last time, I had someone... But when we lit up all the elemental monuments...
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life.
To the north, to the east, do the people of Liyue all...
I think...
Certainly you have, to provide a haven at that time. And that haven...
How sad...
Okay, enough...
Tianheng in the south. With this clue, you should be... Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
To manifest eternity per the Almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
Yeah!
Before entering the ruin, I have a
Okay.
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate. To show my sincerity,
Hey! Don't pass.
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur?
I don't agree either.
well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasure.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Ugh.
They were probably followers of the God of Salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Crumble!
Look at this! It's filled.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the God of Salt.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Oh,
what? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out,
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The God of Salt.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make—
Hey! How can you use a relic of the God of Salt for—
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than—
Since we have a contract—
Then let's move on, shall we?
Order guide you. Solidify. Gather. Gather.
Just a simple ruler.
This, if I remember correct.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear.
What? That's even better than the...
Well then, according to our
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless.
Oh boy, here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you. Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you...
Because you agreed to a... Rex Lapis once said, ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock.
That is one of your Liyue gods.
Will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it...
Pay your dues. Gather!
Lights out. Rain outlines your... You can't run!
Leaving so soon? Prepare yourself.
I will have order.
I shall confiscate your treasure. You are not worthy to continue any...
Oh, darn you!
Some archaeological survey? Yeah! Good thing Paimon...
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed. When people see the object of their dream, I think we should be...
Huh?
That in truth, not a single...
What?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the... You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the...
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are in... You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Qixing, Yinyuan Hall of the... Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli?
Naturally, of course. Come with me. I'll...
Solidify! Solidify! Gather!
Judgment! Storm the front! Strike!
Stabilize! Order guide you! Gather!
You can't run!
I will have order.
This is... Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the God of Salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the might...
It does look...
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot...
Zhongli, she seems like...
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is...
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, no matter what. I must, even if it breaks the contract.
So you are already decided?
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign...
That's okay. The God of Salt gave up her life to protect her people. Punish me however you want.
No, you can't...
Perhaps that as punishment.
Huh? The truth.
Yes, I'm afraid to say. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Teyvat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade?
This sword is not a relic belonging to the God of Salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true!
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a fool!
Hey! Come back!
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
What are all the... What did they see? What...
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door. This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in war. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But...
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger... But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted...
This must be a lie. Don't you dare try to...
Yikes.
This is the price she must pay. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that... No, indeed. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no... So it is for Havria. And so it is for more... All right, then.
Huh?
Treading old ground. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Excellent. These spoils will boost morale.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old, the Adepti, have presently handed Liyue over to mortals. And to leave them here is to let them slumber. And I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how history records, but history may be changed. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its stone carvings were one such ancient method.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought you are one who crosses the celestial atlas. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for time. Now, I am the god of wealth, so I would think that Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate. I will remain here for a while. I feel, though the salt, if a day comes.
Flash!
Judgment! Punishment! Rain outlines your fate. Let me flash! No, my sword! You can't run! Glory to the Shogun! Strike! Shiver! Witness the power. Judgment! Flash! You can't run! Storm the front! Strike! Judgment! Rain outlines your... Quiver!
Listen!
Lights out. No, my sword! Ring cutter! Quiver!
Get back! Pay your dues.
You can't run! Strike!
Flash!
Storm the front! Judgment! Shiver!
Let me weave you a
Quiver!
I will overcome.
No escape.
Rain outlines your...
Can't run from
Strike! You can't run! Judgment!
No, my sword!
You can't run!
keep back!
Time to act.
Judgment! Punishment!
Ring cutter!
Flash!
Get back!
Rain outlines your...
No turning back!
body and mind. Strike! You can't run! No, my sword! Yeah! Shiver! You can't run! No, my sword! Judgment! Let me weave you up. Quiver! You can't run! Witness the power of Gugwa! Flash!
I kill you!
Punishment! Yeah! You can't run! Rain outlines your... Yeah! You can't run! No, my sword! Ha!
things down. What a nuisance.
Judgment!
Hypostasis emulation! Animal test 6308!
Storm the front!
I'm out of here! Make my... Absorption test. Stand clear. test 6308.
I taste blood.
Can't touch me.
Strike!
Keep back!
Glory to the show!
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis. Absorption test. Race you! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! You're toast!
Lights out.
Judgment!
Know my sword. Witness the power of the rock.
I'll protect us. Ha! Boba! Get them!
Ha! Ha!
Yeah!
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 Hit! Ha! Yeah!
Yeah!
Judgment! Ha! Shiver!
Out of the frying pan! Yeah!
Yeah!
Time to act. Rain out.
Judgment!
Yeah!
Rain cutter.
Hey! Yeah!
Judgment!
Lights out. Know my sword.
Judgment! You can't run! Judgment! Yeah!
Yeah!
You can't run!
Rain outlines.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Witness the power.
Yeah!
Shiver! You're toast! Let's dance!
Yeah! Judgment!
Yeah!
Judgment! Yeah!
Yeah!
Lights out.
Yeah!
Rain outlines your.
You can't run! Yeah!
Yeah!
Body and mind.
Judgment!
I'm out of here! Stand clear! Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75. Away I go!
No turning back! Quiver!
Gotta dash! Ninjutsu! I'm out of here!
Flash!
Swirl, Mark 2! Make my ski. I'm out of here!
Glory to the Shogun!
And away I go! Stand clear. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis and...
Strike!
Come on out! I'm out of here! Stand clear.
No turning back! No, my sword! Let me weave you up. You can't run! Shiver!
Lights out. La 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 la. Eat this!
Judgment! Rain cutter! You can't run! Punishment! So you know.
Ready, steady, go!
Judgment! You can't run! Rain outlines your fate. You can't run!
Let the show begin. Hike. Yeah. Hike.
Lights out. Judgment! No, my sword! You can't run! Judgment!
Into the wind.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
Storm the front! Quiver!
I got carried.
Time to go. One with nature. wind knows me.
Back into it!
As one with wind and cloud.
This should be fun!
Now you shall. Flash! No turning back! Wind strike!
As one with...
Strike!
Keep back!
Inazuma shines eternal!
Lupico! My Lupico!
Glory to the Shogun! Quiver!
So many regrets.
The mortal plane. A fleeting dream.
So soon!
Insolent shall be punished.
Take me back. Oh.
To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow. To manifest eternity per the almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to. To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow. The duty of a Tengu warrior is to watch over the mountains and forests, while that of the Kujo clan is to guard Inazuma. These two are of the same ilk.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
I think this time it turned out better than
Why do you explore the same mistakes over and over again?
To manifest eternity per the almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to.
I think this time it turned out better than before.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
The duty of a Tengu warrior is to watch over the mountains and forests, while that of the Kujo clan is to guard Inazuma. These two are of the same ilk.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
I think this time it turned out better than before.
Why do you explore the same mistakes over and over?
Come, try some creative cooking.
Why do you explore the same mistakes over and over again?
Ooh, you restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
To manifest eternity per the almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to.
Why do new explorers make the same mistakes over and over again?
Ooh, you restaurant? That place isn't even worth mentioning.
Come, try some creative cooking.
The duty of a Tengu warrior is to watch over the mountains and forests, while that of the Kujo clan is to guard Inazuma. These two are of the same ilk. To manifest eternity per the Almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to. Flash!
Rain outlines your fate. Shiver!
Body and mind. Judgment! Strike! No turning back! Yeah! Judgment! Punishment! Grain cutter! No, my sword! Change of plan. Gaining the upper. I am defeated. Quiver!
I taste blood.
You can't run! Witness the power of... Judgment! Strike! Life is not eternal. Yeah! Lights out. Rain outlines you. You can't run! Judgment! Body and mind. Not good. Yeah. May my final stand be a monument to...
These things useful? I smell rabbit.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Shine down!
Sword coast!
Now you shall perish!
Race you! Race you! Nice and spicy! Let's dance!
Dance,
Go,
my
Barbara,
pretties.
go!
Yeah! Embrace your searing reckoning!
Get them! That really hurt!
Torn to oblivion!
Go, Barbara, go! Nice and spicy!
There is no escape! Illusion shattered! Not every wound will heal! Inazuma shines eternal!
Come on, we can do it!
Venture time!
Sister.
Go! I never asked for redemption. Never.
You've written in the star! Punishment! Out of the way! Everybody step! Delve into destiny! Judgment! Shadows of fate! Let's light it up! Decided by destiny! Let me scribe! Judgment! Out of the way!
Let the show begin.
Shadows of fate is upon you! You can't run! What a nuisance! Shiver! Can at least more work.
I'll protect
everybody. Stand back!
Go, Barbara, go! Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go! I'm fine. Yeah. Yeah. Let's dance. Hi.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
It's been getting quite busy recently. And a radish veggie suitors. I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild. Today's recommendation is the steak.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Quiver!
Judgment! Judgment!
Are you? Let me amuse myself a little.
Rain outlines your...
Over here.
Judgment!
Over here.
You can't run!
Empty chest. Good for storage.
Keep back!
I smell rabbit.
There's still a long road ahead.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Terra Smash!
Ancient alchemy.
Yeah!
I will make you better.
15, 16. It's a nice haul.
Terra Smash!
That's a nice haul. Terra Smash!
You can't run!
Keep back!
Terra Smash!